Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Tonight I am bringing you a tattoo video. Yes, I am going to explain all my tattoos, and this video comes by a special request by a special person who asked me to make a video about my tattoos and kind of give a backstory of like what they are, what they mean to me, and why I got them. So without further ado, here we go. I'm gonna start with in order of first received. That's the way we'll do it. We'll do the order of first received. So with that said, here is my first tattoo that I ever got, and I got it roughly about March of 2016. This is my first tattoo. This here is the Santissima Morte. You see she's with the Lechuza, and she has her scythe, which cuts your life when you pass away, and it also cuts through problems. And of course her roses. This tattoo was done by a fabulous artist over at Under the Gun in Los Angeles. Her name is M. Scott, which I definitely want her to do the rest of my tattoos from now on because she is amazing. So the Santissima, and then you've got the owl, which is the messenger. She always is seen with her owl and the roses for representation. So what does that tattoo mean for me? Well, I started practicing and working with the La Santissima Morte in 2015, and one of my prayers, one of my askings for my trabajo for well, not my trabajo, that's my job idea, but one of my prayers that I asked Santissima was to remove a tumor or mass that was found in Phoenix's lung. He had gotten a mass or a tumor in the lower part of his lung, and it wasn't going away. With that said, I asked Santa Muerte to remove that mass, destroy any cancer, if it's cancerous or whatever it may be, and to take it out of his body. And in return, my offering to her was my skin, which is the highest thing that you could possibly give to her, is your skin. Now, your skin is like huge. Like, usually just don't go around putting her on your body if you're not 100% dedicated. And I literally just started working with her, but that was my offering to her, was my skin. So I did my prayer, I did my asking, and then I went to the first doctor appointment, and the tumor was essentially collapsing down on itself and dissipating. And so obviously I went and I got the tattoo. I went and got the tattoo before the tumor was completely gone. Just because that was my promise, and I never go back on my word no matter what. I am always true to my word, even in life with people, and I'm definitely true to word with her. And that's one thing, you don't want to ever break your promises with her. And that was huge, okay? That was huge. So because she removed the tumor out of Phoenix's lung, that is the reason why the first tattoo I got, okay? So the second tattoo, and combination of this tattoo, it's kind of, I got those at the same time, but let me show you my second tattoo. So again, it's the Santa Muerte, but this time she's like over top of Phoenix, protecting Phoenix. And I have like the purple blue roses and the pentagram in the middle. Now this is not how I actually wanted this tattoo to be. I actually wanted her to the side with her hands kind of like a praying, and those roses kind of wrapped around Phoenix, but Phoenix being the focal point. So that is Phoenix there with the Santa Muerte. But of course, you know, my lovely tattoo artist decided he wanted to do it this way. And instead of sitting there fighting it, I just went with the flow, and this is what I got. I wish I would have listened to my own self and would have got exactly what I actually wanted. But with that said, it's still Phoenix, it's still the Santa Muerte. But originally, like I said, I wanted her to the side, and I wanted the roses to come around and the pentagram to actually be more on the inside of my arm. So it would have been a complete different style of a tattoo. So the reasoning behind that one was just to give thanks, just because she had healed Phoenix, and when he was sick, she would heal him right away and take away the sickness out of his body. So it's just kind of like her protecting him and whatnot. So sorry if I'm getting a little sweaty, but I'm standing close to the light and I have the door and the window shut so I can shoot this video in peace without outside noises. And it's a little hot in here. I need like an ice cube to like rub around. I swear to God. Okay, so with that said, I'm going to show you the tattoo I got on that same day. I got this tattoo. Let's see, where is it? There it is. And that's a hummingbird, and it represents my mom. But that's not the last of the hummingbirds. Okay, so let's move on to the next tattoo. The kitty cat with the skinny neck. And there's no real meaning, no rhyme, no reason for this one. Just that it was kind of a whim, and I thought it would be cute to have a black cat with a skinny neck and big yellow eyes on my spine. No real reason behind that particular tattoo at all, okay? And on the same time that I got that tattoo, this tattoo actually has a reason. So there I have the hummingbirds with the cherry blossoms as they represent my mom. So there's the hummingbirds and the cherry blossoms as they represent my mom in every essence. My mom had small cell lung cancer. Okay, there's only two types of lung cancer. There's either non-small cell or small cell lung cancer. My mom had the worst of the worst lung cancer. She had the small cell lung cancer. And she got diagnosed when we lived out in Echo Park. So while we were in Echo Park, there was a ton of hummingbirds in the backyard where we would do the gardening and all that stuff. And I swear to God, this is when my mom was being diagnosed and kind of undergoing some chemotherapy and stuff. My mom would be outside and the hummingbirds literally would come down and sit on her hands, or they would land on her shoulder. It was just amazing to see that. And because of that, and because the hummingbirds were always around my mom and always like flew right up to her and literally, I swear to God, landed on her hands. Because of that, the hummingbird's always been a representation. So like when I see my mom, I kind of always, when I see the hummingbirds, I kind of always know that my mom is around. And hence is why her urn that she's in has a hummingbird carved in the box that she's actually in. But the hummingbirds are a representation of her, and that is why I got that. And that is not the end of that tattoo. I want to extend the tattoo. So essentially it's like here, right? But I want to bring it all the way down here to like my pubic area and up and around up to my back. Okay, and connect it to the other tattoo that I have on my shoulder, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But first, I have to show you my next tattoo, the phoenix. Okay, that is the phoenix. Get a closer look of it. The reasoning behind that particular tattoo was my transformation from moving from California, leaving the shitty job that I didn't want to work at anymore at the cancer hospital with all the people and all the drama, and just moving away from California into a new life, new change. Because as you know, I moved from California to move to Arizona to become a tattoo artist, which did not pan out. But that was to represent like the rebirth, the rechange, the new beginning, a new era, a new chapter in my life. So that was the reasoning that I got the phoenix on my thigh. Okay. And then let me show you the tattoo on my shoulder while I was in Arizona. So there is my Lechusa, and he is a guardian. He is a messenger. Owls are messengers in witchcraft. And he's also a representation of the La Santísima. So I have the owl on my shoulder, always overwatching and watching everything. And he's on my back. He sees what's coming from behind and the evil that's lurking, and gives me warnings of shit that's about to go down. Okay, so last but not least is a tattoo that I got in Arizona as well, not by the same tattoo artist. So all the tattoos except for the first one that I got have been done by one person. The last tattoo that I got is done by a different person that was up at the Jerome tattoo shop. I can't, was it Wicked City? No, not Wicked City Tattoo. I can't remember the name of it offhand. But they're in Jerome, Arizona, the most haunted place in the world. I wish I was doing my YouTube channel when I was living in Arizona and could have got some pretty cool stuff up there. But I wasn't, and you know, it is what it is. But I did get a tattoo from there, so let me show you. So this is the tattoo to represent my kitty, Damien. As you see, his name is written with a butterfly. Butterfly writes his name and leaves a paw print forever on my body and forever in my heart. So that was the last tattoo that I got. So that represents my kitty, Damien. So Damien was my cat that I had for quite a long time. He was 19 when he passed. I got him when he was 4 from the shelter. He looks just like Phoenix, and he passed away April 9, 2015. Phoenix was born April 7, 2015. Ironically, like what? But with that said, Damien I had for many, many years, and he passed away of pancreatic cancer. I have a ring that I wear, and that ring actually has his ashes in it. So after he passed away, this ring, it opens up. Let me try to get closer to the light. It actually opens, and I put his ashes inside the ring. So I carry him with me every day of my life. I wear this ring. He's forever in my heart, but he's forever with me. And the tattoo represents, well, him. It's got his name, and he's forever marked on my soul. So with that said, I'm not done getting my tattoos. I do want to get one here with the number 9, because the number 9 is very significant to me. A lot of events have happened on the 9th. So I definitely want to get the number 9 here and kind of, also incorporate the La Santissima with that as well. Not that she always had something to do with the number 9, but just I want to bring her aspects into that number 9. My hummingbirds are not finished. Like I said, I want to bring them down to like my pubic area, up and around to the back, and up to my owl. So I want to bring the hummingbirds and the cherry blossoms up to the owl. So, and after that, I'm not like big, like, oh, I want to get full sleeve, and I'm not into that. I'm not into all like tattoos, on my chest or my neck or anything, but getting the tattoo, it has to have meaning, but it isn't, something that takes me forever to know. If I had the money today, I would be getting this piece finished, and I would be getting the piece here on my arm, definitely, if I had the cash. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna sign out. I thank you for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below if you have any tattoos and you want to tell me your little stories. I wish you could post pictures on YouTube. That would be phenomenal, with your tattoos. Ring the bell. I always get that one, like, whatever. First of all, thank you to all my current subscribers. We are now up to like 330. At 350, Mr. Purple Creepy gets to be given away. So we are 20 people shy of giving away that contest. So since we hit 350 subs, that little guy is going to be given away. But I would just want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers, my new guys that just joined on, my old school guys, my family. I love you so, 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 so much. Big hearts out to you. And my hair is so sweaty. Oh my God, because I am so close to this light. I'm literally like 2 feet from this light, and it is hot. It is hot. I have all the windows and the doors shut so I don't get interrupted by the outside noises. Woo! Woo! I need an ice cube to like rub down all over. I mean, seriously. I'm a sweat mess right now. But anyways, with that said, like, comment your tattoos down below. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe! Smash the hell out of the subscribe button, alrighty? And then turn on that bell for notifications so you know these videos are coming out. With that said, I'm gonna call it a night. Maybe I'll shoot something later with that good old Dybbuk box. And believe me, there is something in that Dybbuk box for sure. And I truly believe it is meant to be, and that's why it traveled back to me. With that said, I'm gonna sign out. I love you so much from all my heart, and peace!